Right, new day, new challenge, or new adventure. So this Mzungu is gonna head north, following the Nile. Nile's on my right over here. Last night was horrendous, to say the least. The Naga Naga, or Naga Naga festival is on. It's a 4-day festival. It's a music festival, kind of the Burning Man of Uganda. And I thought, we're 21 kilometers away from it, we would never hear the music. Man, they pumped. It must be a phenomenal festival to go to, because 21 kilometers away, I heard it as if it was right next door. Anyway, yeah, and then besides that, people getting back 2 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, making a lot of noise. Obviously had a great time last night, but Nile River Camp is never that busy. So this morning, woke up, pristine river in front of me, fantastic breakfast, and I could just imagine what that campsite is normally like without the hordes of ravers that went through to their party. So, yeah, late start. I've got about an hour's drive. I'm going to go to a place called Kagala Falls. Checked Eye Overlander, and it's got raving reviews. So I'm going to pop in there. If it's any good, I might just stay there. If not, head further north and maybe find a wild camp. But yeah, I really need to get a fire going and cook some good food. I'm ravenous. It's 1 o'clock. It's a very late start for me today, but yeah, loving it. The Mzungu is going north. Saw this sign saying Haven River Lodge, so hey, why not? Let's pop in there quickly and go and have a look what that's all about. Maybe have a nice cold beer. It is that time of the day. Let's have a look. It's a beautiful little road going in here, though, I must say. I didn't pick this up on any of the Overland or anything like that, so I might as well mark it if it's any good. Let's see if they've got any campsites. I hope it's not a big 5-star lodge, but I doubt it. Nothing like that here in Uganda. Love exploring these little tracks, man, through the villages. You actually get to see and experience what the people are doing, what they're growing, and it differs every time you go off the beaten track over here. Look, there's lots of bananas around, obviously, but then there's different crops all over the place, and it's not all the same, which is awesome, because unfortunately in Africa, one person plants cabbages or spinach, everybody plants it. And it's great to see that there's a variety. There's beetroot, there's all kinds of funny things that are going over here, potatoes. It's just awesome to see. Ant and I love doing this, and I know she's going to be so jealous when she watches this, because she couldn't join me for this trip. Love you, babes. How awesome are these gardens? With the hedge around the garden, it's so neat and tidy, man. You don't normally get that in Africa, unfortunately, but there's so much pride that they're taking in their little homes over here, and it's just great to see. And we're in the middle of nowhere. So awesome. Well, there we go. Simple as that. I'm glad that I actually stopped in at this spot. The Haven. This view is absolutely insane, and they do fishing on the river. So I reckon I'm going to go and try and catch some fish this afternoon. The campsite, I'll show you right now, well, it's the best I've seen so far. So definitely worth a stay tonight. We'll take the good old girl, go and set up camp over there. Got my peaceful sleep. I've been looking for this all over the place, and they sell it in the shop. They also rent out fishing tackle, or rod and reel for $5, and then you can go and stand next to the river and try and catch some fish. They do reckon like getting a boat. A boat is $30 for 2 hours, which is not bad at all. And I think you stand a better chance catching fish off a boat than you do standing from the side of the river. But look at this view, it's absolutely insane. That's it. How easy is that? Campsite, Nile River, table, chair. Gonna get a fire going, get some meat on the fire, eat something. It's now, well, almost 3 o'clock. Gonna go fishing at 4, so time to get some grub in. Maybe a ice cold beer as well. Oh well, silly old me, I never bought any fire lighters. I think I'm a little spoilt with the Tech Pro Safari vehicle that I had in Botswana. Anyway, a bit of bog roll. I found some nice dry leaves just in the brush over here. Used some sticks to get that away, because you never know what creepy crawlies are living over there. We'll get this fire going. I'm really hungry at the moment. What a beautiful view though, man. I know you can't see it at this angle, but the rapids over there, the noise coming from the rapids, just absolutely insane. That's a bit of a faff, but she's going, and it's humid as hell. What's the difference over here between the rainy season and in June when we arrived? Although the temperatures are still good and the fire is smoking me out. Ugh. Oh, there you have it. We've got our little boat. Gonna go and do some fishing with Mustafa over there. Loaded a couple of beers. Let's go and do it, eh, Mustafa? What are we gonna catch today? What can we catch?
For Nile perch.
Nile perch, yeah?
Yeah.
Nile perch is big here or a small?
Yeah, it's big here.
Big here?
Yeah.
We can try? Morning is better though, hey?
Morning or evening.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go and see. Maybe Mustafa's gonna get us one. Yeah, I've got our rods. Nice, Mustafa. Well done. Some rain, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that completes that. We fished the Zambezi. We were out on a boat in Chobe, the Kavango. We never got to fish the Nile when we were here in June 3 months ago. Pity Ant's not here. I haven't sent her any of this footage because I tell you what, she's going to be jealous as hell. So she'll have to watch the show to see that I actually went sneaky fishing on the Nile. Let's see if we can get some perch. I got Mustafa with me over here, and what a beautiful afternoon. It's raining in the distance over there, and just gorgeous. It's cooled down beautifully. And look, there's a cormorant right there. Remember the dart that we saved in Botswana? That is the black cormorant. He is family of the dart. So we saved your cousin in the Kavango River. Oh, actually the Chobe River it was. I don't know if you can see this, but as typical in the rainy season, it's about to bucket. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the rain on there. Here it comes. Beautiful. And hopefully it brings the fish on the bite now that the rain's falling. Look at this. Gorgeous. Gotta love the Pearl of Africa, man. Uganda, get your butts down here. Woo! And poor Mustafa, look at him. Damn, poor Mustafa. Ay, ay, ay. That's the absolute beauty of being so close to the equator. You hot as hell during the day, the afternoon the thunder showers come, and it's all cool and better. Understand why the Nile is still running as well as it does, because there's no farming right next to the riverbanks, so the silt doesn't wash straight into the river, and that's why you still have navigable rivers in Central Africa. Mustafa's telling me that this is up to 30, 40 meters deep depending on where you are on the river. I mean, that is just insane. You know, you look at South Africa with the sugarcane farmers. Yeah, okay, sorry, nothing against the sugarcane farmers, but farming right up to the river's edge is bringing all the silt into the river, and then basically it just kills the fish. And you have, well, if you look at the doozy, I think the guys are running more than they are paddling the doozy. And if you don't know what the doozy is, it's a marathon race in South Africa, in KwaZulu-Natal. It's a paddling race, but I think they do more running than they do paddling nowadays because the river's just silted up. Well, it is the rainy season in Uganda, and I just want to say one thing. People take shade for granted. Well, in this place you don't need it for shade. You need it for rain. It's bucketing at the moment. Well, it's not bucketing anymore, but I have been hiding underneath here probably for the last hour. I've just gone and got changed. My sleeping bag is drenched. I forgot how these rooftop tents leak. Well, they don't leak. You got to close them up all the way. And in Dubai, we obviously keep them open to keep the air going through. But when it rains, sleeping bag wet. Sean drenched. Sean not so drenched anymore. Sean have new clothes. Sleeping bag still drenched. Trying to keep the fire going. I'm losing that battle as well. How awesome is this place? Last night I had one of the best rests ever compared to the night before with the banging music. All you have over here is the white noise of the rapids, and slept like an absolute baby, man. Time for some brekkie, got a fire going, and sure, maybe some bacon, eggs, pork sausages, maybe some toast as well. Make a toasty, pack it for the road, and then go and explore, man. I've got no idea where we're going next, and I love exploring like this. It's just the best. Flip a coin, hit the tar road, flip a coin, go left or right. Not sure, we'll see. Maybe I'll stay here another day, but this is just gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. One thing, when you go shopping and you have to go to a number of stores, you kind of forget what you've purchased. And every time you walk into a new store, it's like, oh yes, let me just take that, let me just take that. Well, rummaging through the fridge, I discovered I actually bought, so the one is a belly and the other one is a riblet with a massive amount of the belly fat on it as well. And to add to that, I bought this. Now, I tell you what, it's a pili pili, but it is, when it says extremely hot, it's nice and hot. So I've got a whole bunch of that on here, and I'll do that with some bacon, and I think that'll be it for me. Oh, maybe I'll do some fried onions as well. Breakfast, brunch, call it what you may. Some toasties, bacon, pork belly, breakfast of champions. Gonna make some eggs right now. This place is too beautiful to leave. I've decided to stay and purchased myself one of these, which means, sorry Ant, I'm gonna go fishing. Alright, so I decided to stay here at the Haven. No need to go anywhere further because this is the only campsite on the river that you can actually have a view of this river. And met this awesome bloke, Chad. Hey guys, check this out. He's been tagged as well. It's always awesome when you're at these perfect camp spots to walk around and have a look at the other vehicles that are around and how other people camp. So check this out. And we're gonna go fishing. Well, take two on the fishing. Yesterday we got rained out. Mustafa, what happened yesterday?
Yeah.
Too much rain, hey?
No.
No good, no fish. Today we have fish.
Yeah, fish today.
Today we have fish.
Yeah.
Mustafa says we have fish today. I got my mate Chad with us. We got a couple of Niles on the Nile, and hopefully we're rocking hard, man. Where's the tiger? No tiger?
No tiger.
No tiger today.
Yeah.
And the bears?
No.
No bears today.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for the show. Excuse the 1HZ purring in the background over there. Need to charge the batteries. We've been fishing, not catching, for the last couple of hours, so it needs to charge the batteries. Lamb chops on the fire, gonna go on soon. And tomorrow morning, Kampala, I'm gonna be there by 9 AM, so it's gonna be early morning starts. I'm sure you might get some footage of that. Hope you enjoyed this short little weekend break. The Pearl of Africa, man, absolutely gorgeous. So all the trips have to come to an end, unfortunately. I'm heading back to Kampala right now. And, well, what I would say, this eastern region, this Ginger area, moving up with the Nile all the way to, well, it basically goes all the way to Murchison Falls. I would come and explore this area and have the Haven as your base camp and explore all the way up and down. Go to Kagala Falls, you can go. There's new bungee jumping opened up over here. There's obviously the river rafting, there's fishing, there's so much to do. But from what I've seen, the Haven is probably what I would choose as a base camp, and everything is within 20-30 kilometers away from you. So it's not far at all. It's definitely a region that you could come spend a week and you probably won't explore it all. So thumbs up for the Haven, man. We've got 2.5 hours, and yeah, well, if anything exciting happens, I'll let you know. If not, that's the end of the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, tough doing it on a handheld, but loved the challenge. Absolutely loved the challenge. Remember, if it's dusty, drive it.